If I press that, does it start? Does it work? Oh, I think it worked. All right, bet. So I think we should have both. How do I edit? Stuff. Oh, that song is released. Okay. How do I how do I edit the? How do I edit the title? I don't even know how to edit the title, bro. Wait, stream settings? Oh, okay. Okay, let's do that, and then let's turn off monetization. I don't need any ads running. Go like that. Okay, cool. Now we all right, cool. Now I can see both the chats. We should be chilling, eh? Should be chilling here. Cool. Awesome, awesome. How we doing, guys? We doing good? Vito, are you wearing a wig? No, I'm not wearing a wig. Wow, we went down a lot. Yeah, I was tempted to play the reversal on this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, I need to switch so that Kick can see it. 1 second. Is this good? Should be good. Why can't I see my own stream? The fuck? Okay, cool. What's good, Vega? When's the next vlog? I think I'm gonna make a vlog. It's this week. It's just gonna be like, I don't know, a normal, nothing like too crazy with the vlog, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, and we will run that. Start running vlogs back. The vlog's gonna get pretty crazy really fast because I'm now, I don't know, I'm just a lot more connected in Miami now, so it'll be fun. Hopefully have some good people in the vlogs and everything. Strat it up twin. I don't even know what that means. You know, can I send you $100 when we split the profits? Yeah, do that. That's a great idea. You think Train Vine will be back after Christmas? Probably January 4th. That's probably it. What do you think, Train Vine? Already answered that. Am I wearing a wig? No. W started element. Is there a minimum distance between the two levels you draw? No. Just whatever you're given on that day. Oh wait, how do I turn off subscriber only mode for this? Anyone? Yeah, that's good. That's good. What's up, Vito? What's good? What's good? Show your long and short position colors. What do you mean? This? Up is white, down is black. That's what I got. Would it be worth it to buy 30-day eval funded right now if you're profitable? If you're not profitable, don't even do it. Am I ever worried about alpha decay? No, because I have multiple strategies. And yeah. and I'm extremely good at long-term investing, so I really don't care. And especially with my strategy, there's just so much volume. Like, my strategy is probably the most immune to alpha decay because there's so much volume when I'm trading that you can't even like manipulate it, right? So it's very it's probably one of the better strategies ever to resist alpha decay, because you can't, how the fuck are you gonna manipulate it at 9:30? There's so many like normal people going in at 9:30. That's when there's the most volume. So it's like almost impossible to actually manipulate effectively. That's why alpha decay really applies to like smart money concepts traders, like later in the day when there's not as much volume. But for my strategy, it's extremely difficult to like manipulate it. So much money needs to be used for that. So, yeah, I would say we're pretty safe from alpha decay. We're as safe as we can be, and then obviously we have multiple strategies to account for that. So we're good. And obviously I do stuff that I never talk about publicly because I'm afraid of alpha decay for those, right? So yeah, it obviously is like a thing, but if I was worried about it, I wouldn't be talking about it, about my strategy. And that's why for some of my stuff, I don't talk about it publicly anywhere for that reason. Exactly. You think volumes disappear? Nope. Should I buy funded or wait till a year? Wait until you're profitable. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm live on Kick as well. Town is black. I didn't mean it like that. Why can bro, that's really annoying. What is alpha decay? Alpha decay is just basically saying, like, if you start telling people about your strategy, then it's not gonna work. But I'm not that clouded. Fuck you, mean. So yeah. Position instrument colors? Oh, it's just blue and gray. It doesn't even show it. Oh, it's just 20%. And then it's this at 20%. That's literally it. That's what it is. Yeah. SVJ. Retype that. I don't know what you said, SVJ. Up 4K my funded. Should I scale account or buy more accounts? You could definitely buy another one because that's not going to be that expensive for you most likely. So yeah. Did I trade on Friday? Not really. Why am I not in Miami? I had a family emergency, unfortunately. So kind of stuck here. And obviously I'm just spend Christmas with the fam after that. And then we're back in Miami right after Christmas and New Year's and everything. We'll be back very soon. So it's all good. It's all good. We'll be back soon. The Lamborghini's probably going to be dead. But that's all right. Small hurdle. When you wake up trading days? I wake up at like 7:30 to 8 on trading days. And on the weekends, I wake up at like 8 or 9. I don't know. I don't really sleep in. That's not my thing. What strats do I not talk about? I'm never going to talk about them for the reason I've already went over. Let's go low beans. How many days did it take you to pass the eval? Oh, it took, for me to pass my evals, it took me like 3 weeks, like a month. So yeah. Any bonus for subscribing? Nope. I don't need you to subscribe. I don't need your money. All I ask is for a follow, which is free. I don't need any subs. Do you use the closest fair value gap to your breakout line? Yeah. What do you think about Bitcoin to 70K? If it goes into 70K, I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that on Bitcoin. Because, again, I have a lot of money that I can dollar cost average down with. And I did that for a specific reason. Because I really am playing Bitcoin long term. So, even if it goes down a ton, I'm not too worried about it, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. Definitely accounted for that. I don't know why this is really annoying. I can only see like the top half of the YouTube chat. Like, what the freak? Whatever, right? It's fine. It's fine. SBJ boy, bought an RR Cullen. He's on generational right now at 19. He's finna be my new roommate. It's funny. He trades my strategy. So yeah, it'll be really good. Yeah, no, it took me a very long time to like get good at this shit. It takes me forever to pass fundeds because I'm only making like 1% a trade type of thing. So it is what it is. Well, I'll be trading on Tuesdays with a ton of news. Let's look for Tuesday right now. Let's see what it says. It's all going to be at 8:30. So basically what this is going to do is it's just going to fuck up our setup. So, I mean, at that point, if the setup's horrible, we don't get any trades, then we don't trade. But if there is a good setup, then we're going to take it anyway. And then obviously, we're not going to be holding until 9:45. So shouldn't really matter that much. So what I see on this day, we're probably just going to have a pretty cooked setup pre-market for us. But other than that, it shouldn't be that big of a problem, in my opinion. Feeling of unbanned channel. That's fine. I don't really care that much. Who's your new PnL? So I just do on trade solo. Pretty happy about this. 75% win rate. That's higher than my past year. My past year I was at around like a 70 to 72. So we're doing a little bit better here currently, which is awesome. Look at Chris Reeves. Like this guy? Holy fucking jaw. Oh, this is Superman. No way. What? Actually? Oh, what happened to him, bruh? Oh, no. Did he get the Stephen Hawking thing, bro? That's so unfortunate. Fuck. That's horrible. Yeah. Do I watch hockey? Yes, I love hockey. Why do you trade on the weekend? Are you scared? Yeah, the weekends scare me. The weekends scare me, so I don't trade on the weekends. I'm afraid of the weekends, actually. That's an AI and trading in the future. Shit, if AI takes over trading in the future, I'm gonna be the first on that bitch. So it's gonna be all good. Monday, we went down to NQ. On top of that, I showed like a retrace. And yeah. So this is the reason. This is why I use TradingView. A lot of people ask me, why do I look at TradingView instead of the chart on my broker? For that reason, exactly. The charts on your broker are not the official price action. So if I'm going to trade, I need to do my analysis based on the official price action. That's why I pay money. I pay extra money to look at this chart. When although I can look at all the other charts for free, I pay money for this one because it's the official price action. And that's what I need to base my trades on, obviously, the official movement. So it is what it is. It's so insane to me how much you make. It's really not. Like what? Brez makes fucking like 10x what I make. TGR makes 10x what I make. Fucking there's so many people that make so much more money than me. So it's not even crazy. Unfortunately. Hey Jack, I'll see you in the stream every single day then. We go back to 9 to 5 for content? Hell no. Maybe I'll do like one day at McDonald's, but that's about it. But Brez and TGR core seller frauds though, I mean, they're still making so much more money than me. So it doesn't really, they get it how they want. So it is what it is. What is your rarity percentile? Rarity for what? Will you trade if there's 9:45 news? Yeah, because I'm usually out of my trade by 9:45 anyway. Good question. I like that. It's a great question. Why don't you make a vid about your strat? I do. I have a whole entire free education. I'm actually going to be remaking. I'm actually going to be remaking the free education once I get back to Miami. Just like a little bit higher quality. So it'll be cool. Do other traders make more than 1% per trade? Yeah, I'm sure. But they're just like risking way more. I like to do things the right way. So I keep it to like 1% a trade. You look like Vito Scaletta. Who is that? What? Video game character. Mr. Mafia. Mafia, man. A little bit. Who knows? Maybe I look like that when I'm older. That's actually funny. That's great. Or I use for dry lips? Vaseline. Would you rather have $1 million or $1 billion? Okay, let's get started here. All right, let's get started. So, let's get started here. We start on NASDAQ, as always. And let's just hop right into this shit. So, this week, what happened this week? This week, I know I lost an FOMC. I don't even remember how I did. I don't know. We're just going to find out. So, basically, I'm looking for Monday Fun Day. We had this top level here, and we had our bottom level somewhere down here. What do we see? We open right smack in the middle. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. What are we waiting for? Push, retrace, second push. And I actually posted the full recording of this, so we can kind of go over it a little bit here. Uh-oh, new leak. I might have to listen to that. Let's look here. So if we go, this was Monday Fun Day, I believe. So we'll do a little in-depth here on what happened for Monday Fun Day. Oh, no, we actually had a lower level, a little bit closer. All right, but what are we waiting for? Push, retrace, second push. So we get our first push here, pass this level. Boom, first push there. What are we waiting for? Retrace, second push.
Doing this thing right now.
Boom, retrace. So we have our first push, we have our retrace. What are we looking for? A good second push. I want you to notice how I don't immediately get in right after it pushes above the lick. I wait a little bit just to make sure it's not going to be like this, right? Because we don't want a little that. We want like a solid push here. So I want you to wait and watch where I enter.
On NASDAQ here.
Okay.
Very nice workout. Okay. You're ready.
So right here is like technically the second push, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer because we get some bullshit ass wick out like I just explained. Oh yeah, there's our entry. Boom. And then this is definitely good to me. We got a little bullshit wick out again. And then boom. That's a pretty good second push. And as you can see,
there's our entry.
That's where I enter. And then so close, so close. Please. And then take profit hit right there. There we go. So that's basically what went down on Monday Fun Day for this. And my take profit was based off this mini level right here. So when we have a lot of wicks like this, I like to just kind of put the level right at just right at all the wicks if you can afford it, right? We definitely could because this is definitely good enough RR wise. So I've decided to put the take profit off the level of these wick outs right here. And sometimes this is just a market experience thing. I just like to do this because a lot of times it'll actually not go and hit this, as we can see. I did give this out. I did give this take profit out for free, so I'm not just bullshitting. I literally, so Monday's the free stream, by the way. So on the free stream on Monday, I literally said, I'm putting my take profit here for this reason. So I gave it out for free, so I'm not just making this shit up. It's all documented, all recorded that I put it here for that reason. Okay. Move on to Tuesday on NASDAQ. Oh, yes, I do remember this. So on this day, you could have taken a shortened one, but I decided to take a nice little retrace here. We're going to have to skip on to the 1 minute for this one. Submission. Bro, where's the 1 minute? We've been having a great December so far. Like, I'm kind of shocked, but we'll see if that actually continues. So this was a more of a reversal play, I'll be honest. So my initial short here, it should have won. The problem was I got worked out. So it literally came down, worked to take profit, and then came all the way back up. So I had to close that break even. So this is the trade you should have taken. We had a very nice push, which is second push here. So this is the trade that you should be taking. And I ended up taking a reversal. And the reversal strat is for students only. So I'm not going to go over that one. But yeah, this is the trade you should have taken. I do remember this. Should have been a nice short, and you actually should have won. Take profit based off this major liquidity here, I believe. Major liquidity here. So that's what should have happened. This was pretty blatant, just push with your second push, enter type of thing. So yeah, that's what should have happened on Tuesday. Took a very nice reversal play. Again, I'm not going to go over that though. We're here to go over levels only. A little bit of an alpha decay on the level strat. I mean, reversal strat. Reversal strat's doing so good. Might need to gatekeep it a little bit. All right. This day we have this for value gap here, and what do? Again, if we're gonna do some stuff like this, if we're gonna get some pre-market confirmation, hence a wick out of this for value gap pre-market, you are only playing this if you get a big retrace. What do we get? Meek. Big retrace back up here. So therefore, we can count this as our first push. The first push of the for value gap here. You get a first push down, and then you're obviously retrace second push. So I was basically playing this for value gap as a level. Again, this is stuff that you're not gonna get. Really, this is the deeper end of my strategy. I know the strategy seems really simple, but there's a lot of complications that come with it. One of them being this, right? We got this for value gap. We can almost use this as a level type of thing. And then boom, we get a really nice retrace. That makes this first push valid. Second push, enter, stop loss above, take profit at major liquidity right here. Very nice win. Really great market experience win right there. Just very amazing. Then we get a nasty reversal throughout this. Holy. Ended up losing on FOMC. I thought FOMC was going to go down. I thought we already priced it in. And we went up when FOMC dropped. And then we eventually went all the way to down like I wanted. But I lost on this. I was betting on down. Lost like $4,500 on this. So yeah, that was just, again, just a market experience play for me. It was a little bit of a gamble, but I think the odds were in my favor. Ended up losing on it. So I lost it on FOMC. We did go up before we went down, and I was just betting on us going down. So a little bit unfortunate there. So Thursday was interesting because we did get a big move down. If you did take this, you did win. We didn't get a push to a second push though. We kind of just went straight down. And in situations like this, most times I'm probably going to avoid it just because my tendency of trading is just a little bit more passive, right? Something I really love about my students is that I let them choose how they want to trade it, right? I'm not signal botting. So they do this on their own. They get to choose how they want to trade. So if you want to be aggressive, if you want to enter on this anyway, that is not a bad play, but it's something I probably will not be doing. I just like to be a little bit safer. I like to win. So I like to be a little bit safer. We did not get a push, which is a second push on this day. I remember it, or else I would have taken it, believe me. But a lot of my students did take this and ended up winning off a market experience, not waiting for a retrace and just doing push and then a bigger second push enter based on momentum, right? So personally, I'm going to say this is a no trade day, but if you did take this, that is completely fine. And if that's the way you want to trade, I completely support that, right? So this should have been a no trade day from me. If you wanted to market experience your way in, that would have been a win for you. Fridays, we don't trade. Crazy to see me gap here. I may actually, I'm going to put an alert here. I'm going to be aware of this coming into next week, actually. So we're going to put an alert there. And we're going to see. Friday, we don't trade Fridays. And this would have been technically you could have won this. No trade from me, though, because we closed past our level pre-market. And obviously, I don't trade Fridays at all. But even if this weren't a Friday, I wouldn't have traded this because we closed past that pre-market. And we did not get a retrace before we got our little push down here. So therefore, I'm not taking it. So, yeah, that is what happened there. Okay, questions. What questions we got? Can I learn a swing trade like you? I don't swing trade. When I do all that, I'm not public about it. Why you ditching no music? There is music, you guys just can't hear it. When you trade 930, you trade USR NQ for Asia. If I trade gold, is there a second tick rule I should be looking at? If you're trading gold, it's the same exact strategy. But yeah. Mr. Viga, what's the 3-minute rule? That's the US 30. Like, you just gotta wait for those 3 minutes on US 30. And then if not, then it's cooked. What those invisible candles tell you? What are you talking about? I mean, so if it closes past the level, I mean, you can adjust it technically, but you gotta make sure it's actually a level. You can't just go like this, because this is not a fucking level, right? So if you really want, you can adjust it, but it needs to be an actual level you're adjusting it down to, and then you have to play it off that, obviously. Good question, though. What's the last time? You can, again, you can always adjust it. You just gotta make sure you're adjusting it to a level. Nah, I don't use US30 for confluence on NASDAQ. Just straight up, dude, those times were so overpowered. If you guys don't know, there was a time where straight up NASDAQ would literally just follow what US30 did. So you could take like some absolutely nasty reversals using it. But obviously that is no longer the case. But again, that's why we're always adjusting our strategy to kind of counteract that alpha decay. So we're always making adjustments, always doing what's best. Why were you risking so much? Oh, never mind. Do I swing trade? Technically yes, but I don't talk about it. So you mean you won't trade until the first 3 minutes after open? That is not it. Do I ever follow daily bias? No. Why would you try and predict when you can just react, right? That's, yeah. Oh yeah, that's called a see me gap. The invisible candles are called a see me gap. So if a brace 925, it's okay to just readjust. Technically, yes. Just make sure you're adjusting it to an actual level. What do you think about order flow? I used to use it. I don't use it anymore. I don't think it's as important for my strategy. Do you usually enter right at 9:30, or do you wait for main moves and then go grab reversals? I do both. Is your swing trade strat in your mentorship? No, it's not. Completely off camera, because yeah, there's a lot of powerful people involved with what I do off camera, so I can't talk about it. What's the next vlog coming out? I'm gonna probably do a vlog this week. I'm gonna try and make it the best I can, but there's just really not a lot going on in my hometown. So we're gonna try. What's see me gaps tell you? It just wants to go fill it. It's like a big ass for value gap. Would it be possible at some point during the stream to go in detail how you take a loss? Yeah, how I take a loss is just if everything sets up and then it just doesn't work out, then you just kind of do it. My favorite insider trader. Possible trade to be saturated? Nah, I don't think so. It's too much money. Too much money using it. What would you say your foundation will help you? Are you mastered your free stuff? You actually get the full strategy. And you get the trader caps that go over the full strategy. Because the free stuff is just like the basics of the strat. So yeah. Should be at the end of Ragat. What if I got for that second? Why? And Vera, I would need an example of that. I'm not really sure what that means. How many W and L on NQ? NQ was very good this week. It probably just would have been like 2 wins and 2 no trades, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see like any blatant places where you should have lost on NASDAQ this week, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want. What's my strategy? I do velocity trading. Should I be concerned about alpha decay using a Republic strat? Nope. You should not at all, because there's too much volume coming in at 9:30 for it to be manipulated anyway. So that is what it is. If it breaks out from the level and no retrace, do you readjust or wait for the reversal? Oh, if it breaks and there's no retrace, then no, you can't trade that. You don't want to FOMO in. I'm gonna be honest, like the level strat, you really want to be trading the opening range breakout. So if the opening range breakout already happens, just say, okay, I missed it. It is what it is, and then get back at it tomorrow. Don't be chasing it. Are you still swinging Bitcoin? Dude, I'm going to swing Bitcoin for... It's like a 3-year thing. So, yeah. Nah, I already went over NQ. You can go back and watch that. Can you give us examples of market experience where you're like, don't wait for a retrace, enter our first push, etc.? I go over that like in the mentorship type of thing. So that's like really in depth, and that takes a while to go over. So yeah. The last review I got, the review I got before that, and why? It's different depending on the trade. If I can, I'm just gonna do the first one, and if I can't, then I gotta just either do it off the start of the next one, midway. It's gonna be completely different based off the trade. So there is no set answer for you because the market's different every day. The trade's different every day. So I do that. I do my take profits once I enter the trade. So it depends on that. Trade recap's different than. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely different. Can we play low beans after? Maybe. Is the backtesting session over? We're halfway done with it. Nah, no, I literally won't trade my strategy after after 940, to be honest. After 940, then I start using the other strategies. But the level strat is strictly just like right at market open type of thing. And after that, I just start using my other later in the day strategies. Yeah, I think alpha decay is absolutely a huge problem for like ICT. We already saw it with TJR strat. Like his boot camp that went viral, that strat doesn't work anymore. Just straight up. And I would know because I used to trade it and then it stopped working and then I got fucked. So yeah, I would say it's borderline impossible for alpha decay to really fuck us up because first of all, trading breakouts has been a thing for like the past 40 years. So it's been there forever. And it's borderline impossible to manipulate that opening range candle unless you have so much money you're willing to put in. And then from a hedge fund perspective, that is so risky to do. So risky to do. Because then you might even help the normal people at that point by setting it one direction. People are going to get filled and then reverse that shit, right? There's just limit orders everywhere. So they got to be very careful. So I think it's, like if I had to make a bet, I'd probably bet that, I mean, for my time alive, it's something I'm not going to have to worry about. It would take so much, and it's just so not worth their time. Like, why would they do that? Alpha decay is just like, if there's something that works and then everyone starts doing it, it's like they're gonna make it so it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, it's basically impossible to do it. Why don't you hire quants to code your code in your strat? Because my strat is completely different every day. My trades I take are different every day, so it's not possible. I take my trades very much off market experience. Vito, do you need admin Discord? Nope, I'm all good. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. When do you see yourself making 6 figures in one trade? Not for a little bit, to be honest. Only times I've made 6 figures in a trade are like long-term plays. So I don't know if that really even counts. That's like long-term investing at that point. But yeah, making 6 figures in a trade is just like, you need to rest so much and get like such a huge RR type of thing. It's not for a little bit. What strategies do I use? I use my velocity trading level strategy, and I use my reversal strat, and then I use a couple of the strategies that I'm not talking about. How tall am I? 5'10". Are there any videos out there for free where you're taking losses? Yeah, of course. First pushers more important than the size of the retrace? No, the size of the retrace is by far the most important of all of it. Good question. I like that. Machine learning and AI are probably learn the market experience. Bro, I don't know how to do all that shit. I'll just do it myself. Fucking, it takes me like 10 minutes every morning. I don't need to do all that. Do I need a thumbnail designer? Nah, I'm all good. But yeah. What if at 9:30 price wicks out my breakout line and also for value enter as soon as the candle changes? Like flips? No, probably not. I mean, that's like, I mean, you could technically do that, but that's like not enough confirmation for me personally to like take some reversal off that. So yeah, I don't think that would be the way I would trade that. I'd probably just wait for my like full reversal strat to set up, or I would wait for a second push past all that. Like, oh, look at that nasty reversal. That's so nice. Okay, let's go on to yeah, I mean, if you fucking shorted this at all, you won, to be honest. This was unfortunate. The reason why I didn't take this, by the way, is because I took Nasdaq and won on this day. But I mean, you definitely could have taken this for sure, Ski. All right. Or you do videos about figure apps and other compliments you use? I have them already. I have like very brief videos because the way I use them, I just really use them very simply. So I just do that. And it's always in the trade recaps in my WAP. I go over like how I played it, how I use them, and how I play off them. So I do go over that. I go over it a lot because all the fair value gaps liquidity is actually a huge part of my strategy, and that's what makes it as good as it is. All right, so US 30 on this day. You absolutely could have taken this, to be honest. Literally, if you shorted this anywhere past this level, you won. You didn't put the level here, so you literally could have taken this. This was just like free. Only reason why I didn't take this was because I took Nasdaq and won already. So I took Nasdaq instead of this. Either way, I would have been fine. Either way, you would have won. But yeah, this is a nice, easy push, retrace, second push, enter. Take profit off something. Probably off this liquidity or something. Take profit like here. And then stop loss above the level. There you go. Boom. Nice, easy stuff on that day. Again, didn't take it because I already took Nasdaq on that day and won Tuesday. Same thing here, bro. See, US 30 just been fucking going. I believe on this day, actually, US 30 just went without like a push, retrace, second push. So I think I actually didn't take this either. Yeah, so on this day, you also could have taken basically the same thing along at any point and you win this. But again, I didn't take this because I also took Nasdaq on this day, I believe. Yeah, so basically what happened was I took a Nasdaq on this day, and then I like hit my take profit on Nasdaq, but I didn't take out in time because it literally like went like this, right? So I missed this because I was in Nasdaq. But again, same thing here. Push retrace, second push, stop loss below, take profit at whatever freaking liquidity you want to put it at. Maybe like here, right? Take profit hit. So this one a very nice, easy trade on US 30 as well. US 30 has been doing great, honestly. Like price action has been just so good for our strat. This trade I'm not taking, to be honest, because of the 3-minute rule. So we didn't really do anything within the first candle of US 30. So I'm low-key chilling on this, and I'm not taking anything. We got a little wick out here. I guess you could have maybe squeezed something in, like from here to here. I don't know. Not a huge fan of that, though. Then we did obviously come down, take out our drawn liquidity, and then reverse all the way back up. Yeah. So I knew this was going to happen, actually. I'm pretty sure I called this out. I'm like, yeah, we're taking out this liquidity and reversing. But, yeah. Just not means for me to take a trade off of. It didn't do what I wanted within that first candle. Therefore, I'm not going to FOMO in. I'm not going to freak out. If I miss it, I miss it. And then I move on to the next day. So this is a no trade day for me. Even though it would have been a win, I'm not trading that shit. This day, again, very nice stuff. I ended up taking a reversal on this. A very, very nice reversal trade that I actually gave out on my Instagram story. But yeah, this day would have been nice. Too bad we closed above the level of pre-market. Could you have still taken this because we did come back down, retrace, hit the level, and then react back up? Yes, you could have. Again, just my trading tolerance. I'm not very aggressive with my strat. So could you have taken this? Absolutely. I just personally didn't, just because I'm a more passive trader with my strategy. Because I know if things do work out, I also have opportunities later in the day, and that's exactly what happened here. So you could have taken this, but we did close past pre-market. Therefore, I was unable to take the trade that I really ideally wanted to, right? Ended up playing it patient though, not FOMOing in, and getting a very nice reversal here later in the day. So that was pretty good. Friday was horrible. Friday, double wick out. Nothing you can really do on this day. We closed past the level at 925, and then we wicked out this way, wicked out this way. This is absolutely horrible price action that you never want to see. A double wick out. Brutal, right? That's a one-way ticket to losing. But we closed past the level at 925. Therefore, we're not trading it. And it's up Friday. Therefore, we're not trading it. So we can avoid losses like this. So that's what we're going to do. So that's what we're doing. Or that's what we did. That's what we did on Friday. Nothing. We didn't do anything on Friday. For a good reason. So yeah, USD looks really good as well. Like, dude, the price action has just been so good for my strategy recently. Ever since Trump got in office, bro, things have just been so good because there's always some shit going down, and that's exactly what we want. We don't care if it's up or down. We just want something to happen every day, and shit's been happening. It's been amazing. Been amazing. I feel like your strat doesn't have alpha because it's not really a strat. It's a lot more discretion. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. How was my day today? My day just started, so today's gonna be a good, nice, chill day though. Nah, I would just look only at gold if you're gonna trade Asia session. Price session in December, especially from now to. So unfortunately, I think it's gonna get worse and worse the more we go on. I think next week should be fine, but the week of Christmas and New Year's, we're gonna be very careful because that's when things really start to slow down. That's when all the banks and the hedge funds, they're taking days off. You know, they've already hit their yearly goal of whatever profit, so they're not going to be as involved, and that's not good for us. That's less volume. So we're going to be very careful. We're going to monitor. We're going to monitor it closely and make adjustments based off that. Good question though. What other strats do you use besides your own? All of the strats This is actually false. So all the strats I day trade with are my own strategies, which is actually cool because I mainly just do my level strat and my reversal strat. They're both my own strategies, so I created them. But the stuff I do off camera, I basically stole it from a very powerful person. And that's why I don't talk about it, but can't say anything on that because it's not my strategy. I just kind of stole it from someone. So yeah, but the strategies I day trade with are my own strategies, which is funny. If you start with zero knowledge, oh, that would be brutal. What would I do is I would just watch my own videos and then just put the fucking work in. That's really it. What's up, prof? What's good? What's good? Do you have any indicators? Nope. I used to use indicators, but not anymore. So it's all good. My strategy is pretty much breakouts. Technically, yeah, but it's like breakouts, but like a lot more in depth on that. Are you at your parents' house? Yeah. I'm back at home for the holidays, and then we're back to Miami after Christmas and the holidays and everything. I think the lending kill zone strat. I don't use it. I tried it. It didn't work out well for me personally. Stole it from a guy doing crypto. What is the Malone method? Unfortunately not. Do you have an approximate day when not to trade? I don't trade on Redis. Think your strategy will work forever? If I had to guess, will it? So here's the thing. I'm always making adjustments. So if I'm there always making adjustments, will it work forever? If I had to guess, I'd probably say yeah. Not forever. For the time I'm alive, I'll say that. Will it work if I continue making adjustments and adjusting to what the market conditions are? I'd say probably. And if not, that's why I have other strategies. Yeah. I remember when your strat used to consist of candle closure before entering, you trade now. If you're traded how you... No. So, yeah, you're right. I used to trade differently with my strat, but that's why I make adjustments. And that's what it is. How can I steal the strategy? You can just watch my free information and do it. That's it. Yeah, I probably won't be trading Christmas Eve or Christmas, if I'm being honest. We'll see, though. It's worth it going to college. Just stay the rest of your life. Yeah, I went to college and just do both. Try and do your own thing and do college at the same time. It's not that hard. I did it. I had a 4. I think I had either a 3.95 out of 4 or 4.4 out of 4 GPA in college. So it's absolutely possible to do both. So I don't want to hear I want to go all in on day trading, so I'm going to drop out of college. Just do both. Stop being a lazy piece of shit. How about that? And then, yeah. How is your trading setup? I don't know how I can show it to you guys. Maybe I'll go like this. Reverse it. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like just a light, a camera, and then I have 2 monitors. I don't even use the other one. So it's literally just one monitor, keyboard, mouse, this, and then I have my Mac. That's literally it. I don't know. I don't have like the crazy setup. I don't need it. I started trading off the Mac, so I'm just used to like smaller, more simple stuff, but it is what it is. What adjustment did you make to your strat? Oh, I've made a ton of adjustments to my strat over time, so it is what it is. Would I get a degree in? I dropped out of college, unfortunately, so I don't have a degree. It's okay though. Why don't I enter pre-market? Because if I enter pre-market, then you're basically just like what the strat wants is you want to see what happens off market open. So if you're entering before, then you're basically gambling off market open going to go up. So the whole strategy is basically seeing what happens off market open. So you need to wait for market open because that's when there's a lot of volume. How did it feel when shit started coming together for you? It felt amazing. I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of these guys like to say, hey, shit started working out. I didn't care. I stayed locked in, right? No, it feels great. When you start making money, it feels great. Your life changes. You become a lot more free. There's a lot more stress. A lot less stress, I mean. So, yeah. Personally, I don't believe the bullshit of, when things start going good, you don't feel it, right? Money buys happiness. I was so much happier after I started making money. I was able to help out myself, my parents, my friends, my family, my loved ones. So it felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why don't you use TradingView Replay? Because that's just gonna take a lot more time, and I remember exactly what happened on each of the days. So I just basically say what happened. And honestly, like, I'm not a huge fan of backtesting in general. I only do this for you guys. This doesn't help me at all because I remember what happened and I make adjustments that way. So, yeah, I just don't want it to take forever. I do it the most simple way. What did I go to college for? So I went to college to become a doctor first, and then I went to become a dentist, and then I switched into finance, and then I dropped out. That's basically what it is. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yep, free stream tomorrow. Always on Mondays. Can I sell courses with your strat? I would say no, because you're just scamming them, because my strategy education is free. So you're basically making someone pay for something that's free. So that's just morally wrong. Right now you breathe and blink manually. Yeah. Did I crack Zeloria? Nah, I'm a man of God. So she wanted me to become her boyfriend. I said no. And then she all mad. Crashed out. Do I know Julian Petrolis? I do know Julian Petrolis. One time I traded Friday, lesson learned. Yep. Point, you think it's okay to quit your job and focus on trading? I would just really make sure you're making, I would say like once you're making like 30K a month, then you're probably good. I didn't drop out of college till I was making like 50K a month, 100K a month. So I would say wait as long as you can, right? And then once you're like are sure that you're good, once you have a lot of money in long terms, and then you're kind of set for life, then you're good to go. How old am I? I'm 20 years old now, unfortunately. So that sucks. Am I not on Rumble because you don't get views on Rumble? Marriage plans? I don't even know, bro. I'm too young. I don't even got an SVJ yet. That's like not even close to in my mind. Once I have like an SVJ, once I got like $10 million, then I can start thinking about that. Your foundations are more in depth. Yeah, because you get the trade recaps, and the trade recaps are going to be way more in depth, especially starting now. All right, cool. We got any more questions before we go here? Any more questions? I hate school. How big can you risk for the strat? However big you want. How did I trade when I was 17? I did it under my parents' name. So, yeah. I don't know if it's reasonable to take a trade on your say past 933. Market experience. Just see how it's moving. It's moving good. That's fine. How much did I have in my broker account when you dropped out? In my trading account, I don't even know. I definitely had multiple 6 figures though. Absolutely. You think Alpha Decay will play Asia session with the gold levels? Hell, probably not. Because no one even trades that shit. So yeah. There's been a trader that became profitable in 3 years and 3 months. Information. Because dude, if I was given all the information I knew right now, it would only take me 3 months to become profitable. So it's just the information difference. I don't know VXXK, dude. If I fucking knew, I would tell you. But yeah. Oh, the funded account I used at the beginning was FTP, and I use them because it's basically a fucking free for all over there. They have like no rules and they let everything slide, and everything's done through crypto. So that's like a little free for all. So that's why I do it. Test on trading on phone for school. I would definitely use the swipe feature where you can like where you'd go like this and you just swipe really fast. I gotta cut my fingernails, bro. Fuck. But yeah, just really get used to it. Get the reps in. How can I get advanced knowledge like you? Put in the work every day for multiple years. That's the easiest way. You think you have quarterly theory for Bitcoin? I don't know about the quarterly theory. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about any theories, bro. I just wake up, I see what the market gives me, and then I react based off of it. So that's it. How can I manage to trade in school when New York Open is during school time? I used to do it. I just had the phone on my lap. That's about it. And then I minded my own business, and that's about it. Yeah, it would take me like a month to pass my funded, to be honest. You go trades by side. I haven't even looked at him. So the strat is just structural liquidity displacement. No. The fuck? That's about it. You stream every trade you do. I record every trade I do. I can only use my computer. What? Why can't you use TradingView? Just get a VPN. Swipe feature on phone to swap between what? Like TradingView and whatever you're entering on. That's it. Updated strat video 1. I'm just gonna be remaking the free education. Once I get back to Miami, I'll have like the nice background, the nice lighting and everything. So I'll just do it then. So it'll be after the holidays. So I'm gonna be remaking probably the majority of my videos. So we'll do that. What adjustments do you make for the strat? Fucking like a ton of them. Too many to go over. But yeah. All right. Why does the strat work? Fundamentally, what makes it work? So the reason why my strat works fundamentally is because we're just basically betting on something to happen, because the banks make money based off like movement and like screwing people over basically. So you know how like liquidity is a thing, right? Like there's people are going to put their stop losses here on day trading, right? So basically what we're doing, instead of like waiting for that to get hit, we're just playing the move to go get that. Basically, we're just saying that, hey, something's going to happen today. We're either going up or down today. People are either going to be making money or losing money today. And we're going to capitalize on that within the first couple of minutes. That's literally it. So we just bet on something happening. How did you learn to trade and from who? I learned it all myself. That's why it took me so fucking long. I wish, believe me, dude. I fucking wish I had like another video to just fucking tell me everything. But I didn't. So I had to do it all myself. And that's why it took me so long. Do you find other businesses other than trading? Yeah, I do a lot of stuff on trading. Your YouTube still says 19 years old. Where? Oh, my YouTube is banned. I couldn't even change it if I wanted to. Yeah, I'm unk now, unfortunately. Did I win every trade this week? Nope. I did not, unfortunately. Let's go, Lil Beans. No, I need to post my reel, and I gotta watch some football with my dad. I told him I was gonna watch it with him, so I'm already late. So yeah, unfortunately not. Best funded prop firm? Probably say Top Step. That's just the one that's most known, and they're becoming a monopoly anyway. Yeah. I'm not sponsored by any prop firms, so obviously your own research on that. I'm not sponsored by anything. All right, I will see you guys later. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the free stream tomorrow morning before market opens. And have a good one, everyone. I appreciate you all for hopping in. Go to church today. Have a good night. Spend time with your family. Go to the gym. And we're back at it tomorrow. Appreciate you all. Love you all. See you guys. Oh, boy. How do I end the fucking stream now? Look at our... Oh. All right. Appreciate you guys.